Well, here's a look if you're curious. As Jared said, it really started snowing kind of in the middle of the night. This is New Hope overnight. Look at the Christmas tree lights in the background and the snow coming down. Kind of looks like a different month over there. So if you're in the New Hope area or anywhere in that direction, as Jared was saying, you will be doing some shoveling today, very likely. All right, Rob Olson is also joining us this morning. He's cruising around. Rob, where exactly are you now? You're heading toward Anoka, is that right?
We are in downtown Anoka, the Halloween capital of the world, and today looking a little bit more like, well, I don't know that you call it the winter capital of the world, but certainly the most snow that we've seen so far in our treks today. I will tell you this, as we came across on 694 through the Northwest Metro, a couple of stretches there where it got pretty slick as there was a little bit more snow compacted on the freeway. But again, coming up northbound, it grew more in intensity. Up here, this is what it looks like now outside the front of our weather tracker vehicle. I would say, based on what I've seen in terms of some of the plows and the road clearing and the shovelers that I've seen out, you're looking at maybe 2, 3 to 4 inches of snow, depending. You can kind of tell that they've been getting out. Here's another front end plow pickup truck that we're coming up here near City Hall in Anoka. So, certainly more of a snow event, you can tell, as we work to the north. I was just looking at my camera at home, and I live in Egan, and the roads still there are not covered. It is just a dusting at my house in Egan, but certainly up here, certainly more to deal with. Yeah, I would say, what do you think? 3 inches of snow maybe on the ground, something like that? All right, let's show you the map here, the Minnesota Department of Transportation 511 map, and that does show you too that there's still a couple of spinouts reported on the Highway 10 near Anoka here. We saw a few certainly on 169 and on 694 where people had spun off the road relatively recently as well. So certainly it's that kind of snowfall that can take you by surprise, because there are some compacted and slick areas here, but otherwise, what you would consider kind of a normal winter driving condition snow event. If this were a snow that we got in late October, early November, it would be a far bigger deal than it is in early February. It's a big deal now because we've had such little snow to talk about all winter that this is certainly one of the larger events of this winter. For a normal winter, it'd be another Saturday, wouldn't it, in February? But for now, again, back here on the camera, here's a plow taking care of some roads near downtown Anoka, trying to get things slick. And you can see the shiny surface of the road. So again, what you would consider kind of your typical winter driving conditions after a snowfall, where things get a little bit slippery in spots. You got to take it easy, but certainly nothing to worry too much about. But again, some spinouts that we've seen on the highways and freeways, notably on 169 and 694. So we're going to kind of keep driving around this area and see what we see, but certainly a vast difference as you go from the South Metro to the North Metro. Leah, back to you.
Rob, I think you're exactly right. Any other year, this would be a typical Saturday, February in Minnesota, but we've been so snow deprived that a lot of us are getting excited over even a little bit. So, all right. Thanks so much.
Yeah.